Hey guys, welcome back to Asshat Podcast. It's been a while, but Bat32 is back to do a little special guest video. I've got some comics, I've got some magazines, I've got a little bit of everything. We're starting out with Archie's Madhouse, number 56. Um, I stopped off to my local comic book shop maybe 2 weeks ago and picked up a handful of things. Newt's put these books over, and I seen this maybe a year ago, and I thought, well, you know what, I'll give it a whirl. And my only gripe with these is like the only like appearance of Archie and the gang is like ads. Like I don't see Archie anywhere except in an ad. So it was like, I don't know if these books were designed to sell the rest of the Archie comics. This one came out September 1967. Obviously, with the whole cover here, you can see the whole 60s vibe. That's kind of why I bought it. I love this. And this seems like the Archie's answer to Mad Magazine, because you've got these borders going here, and it says, ours is the only school to entirely lick the dropout problem. And then it says over here, no boys permitted in classroom without long hair, and they're playing the top 10 hits. So I don't know. And yeah, the principal, he looks like he's ready to start handing out bits of LSD to the students. And maybe there's LSD laden hamburgers, Manson family style there. I don't know. So I'm not going to linger too much on each book. I do want to flip through and show off some of them, I guess. This is Psycho issue 1 that was put out by Innovation. And I'm not really sure what year this came out, and I didn't really have a chance to look it up, but the artwork is... I've seen some comics, especially in like the 90s, that had this kind of look. It wasn't bad. It was a buck, so I thought I'd pick it up, and it's pretty much beat for beat, just like the film, Hitchcock's adaptation, not the shitty remake. I guess the shitty remake did follow it to a T too, but God. Anyway, I think there's more of these. It might have been real cheap because of that darn sticker, and at one point it was 31 cents for this, so it's in pretty good shape. But I thought anytime I see, especially horror movie tie-in comic books, I try to grab them. DC's The Unexpected. Oh man, I don't know who did this cover here, but I just love it so much. This, like, I don't know, just so psychedelic. Let's see what year this one came out. 72. Number 140. Let's see here. Yeah, and I don't know if Newt's ever reviewed these. I think I might have one Unexpected, but now I've seen these comics online too before, online viewable comics, downloadable. But I don't know if I've ever reviewed them or if Newt has. I imagine Newt has some, and he may have reviewed them on the channel. But the artwork's great in them. Yeah, I picked this one up mainly because I just love that cover. And coming down the stairs, there's of course the rats. It's not missing anything that's dwelling down in here. Okay, here's another one. This cover art's a little bit different. I'm kind of bummed on this. This is why, like, I'm kind of cautious. Like, I don't know. I know Newt buys a lot of stuff and supports the comic book shops, and I try to too. But when I'm like, I don't have as much time to dig things like this. What did I find in here? There's like some missing pages. I guess I should have looked at it a little bit closer. But was it this one? Had some missing pages. I just love the artwork here too. Tattoos of Doom. Well, maybe it wasn't this issue. One of these had a missing page in it. Maybe it was the other Unexpected. But anyway, I've bought some stuff from that shop, and they've had some pages torn out. So this is a DC reprinting of the horror series Black Magic. I think this is from the late 50s. They might have ran even longer than that. And this cover caught my eye. I don't know if I'd seen it before or not, but rightly so. It should have caught my eye because I looked it up, and it's actually Bernie Wrightson artwork. So yeah, I had a keen eye on that. It was just like these two here, the way they're drawn. I could just tell I had like an old school feel, and this is reminiscent of a Simpsons episode, Halloween horror episode, where Bart is this freak or has his half brother. So I guess it was stolen from this Black Magic comic. I don't know. And yeah, it's not in the greatest shape. I think I paid $1 for this, but man, I love Black Magic. Really fun. Yeah, here's the story. But I don't want to linger too long. I have this too. I bought. This is from 1971. I think they only put 4 issues of these out, and these are very much like EC comic books. This came out in 71, and let's see here. Greg Jackson, Alan Corby. And I don't really recognize any of these people that worked on this, but yeah, this is issue 3. I also have issue 2 here, but these are fairly in rough condition, and issue 2 is in way rougher condition, so I just left it in the packaging. Some of this stuff I'm not going to break out because it's really just what I've been picking up lately. But yeah, I'll flip through it. It's black and white, but it's like full magazine size, and I got a really good deal on these both online, so they're in the not the greatest condition. This one's in better. But yeah, and I don't know if this is like reprints or if these are all original. I'm not really familiar. I did a little bit of research. The covers are great. Like this one is just great with this chick down here, and you've got the voodoo cult, and then the other one is great too, issue 2, where they're trying to get this guy in the coffin, the ghouls, curse of the pirates, gold, blood spawn of the cat, the evil eye. Yeah, that guy looks pretty terrified. So hold on, I want to pull out. So I got something recently. I don't know if I've showed off. Let me move stuff over here. Shift things around. I'll show you the last of the haul at the end, and we'll see if Newt wants to get rid of it or not. Because I am a sleaze fiend, and the sleaze fiend always picks up sleazy stuff. So I'm sure I showed this one on this channel before, the slabbed crime suspense stories. I know Newt made me a lousy offer on this book because he wants this Johnny Craig cover to sit on his shelf, but he's gonna have to come up on his offer to get this out of my collection at this point. And I don't know if I showed this one. I got this one. Maybe it was last summer. Maybe it was the summer before. I can't remember. and that's Shock Suspense Stories. I don't know if I showed these ECs off. These are my ECs. I know I've showed this one off. I'm pretty sure I did a video on the slab. But I've recently obtained another one, and it's the Haunt of Fear, August number 14. And this tells the old witch's origin story. And I'll be honest with you, this thing has seen better days. And some of the pages are ripped inside and stuff, but this is from 1952. Being as old as it is, I thought it would be great to add to the collection, and you know, you don't have to pay. I don't know what this thing like a mint, near mint, or fine condition. I think one sold for $6,000. So, I mean, to have it in your collection, you'd go with something that's a little bit lower grade. But, for this one corner chip, and I did remove some of this tape on here so you could reveal more of the fear, and down here could reveal more of the castle going on. But, yeah, taped, it doesn't look the greatest, but, it's still intact. 20 years down the road, who knows? People will probably be like, wow, this thing's still intact all these years. I know next year this thing will be 70 years old, so, and the pages are nice. They're not like this one here. This one is already, like, some of these books are just starting to chip and crumble, and this one should actually be slabbed at this point, and it's in pretty good it's in actually almost better shape than the Haunt of Fear. But yes, I've added one more EC to the collection, and it's just cool to have these original books. You can get all these as reprints now. I know there's like collections and stuff, and some of the collections go for just as much as one of these beat up original vintage books. So, but I want to get that out of the way. I think I only have to like censor myself on one book, Newt, but I did break out some sleaze. So we've got Ace, issue of Ace I picked up here recently, and this features Deborah Downey, and some may remember some Trekkie boner, guys with boner for this chick, Trekkie fans from the original series. Deborah Downey was featured in the, I can't remember what it is, something Eden, and it's basically like, it's great. I know Newt ragged on this episode when I talked to him about it the other day, but pretty much the hippies invade the Enterprise and jam out with Spock and stuff, and this is her cover of Ace. And she gets pretty topless. And I acquired this autograph, actually, her Star Trek episode with her character. So I got her autograph to go with this great cover of Ace that she did. Although nowhere in there does it say it's her, but it's definitely her. So yeah, 1969. It's the same year she did a bunch of stuff. She did another one called another adult magazine where she's actually spread eagle, called Young Beavers, and that was 69 too. So she was definitely quite active. She did some exploitation films too as well. So yeah, she was trying to make the jump, apparently. I don't know if Star Trek came before or after, or if all the sleazery is what caused problems in her career. But hey, this makes me wonder how many of those chicks from the original Star Trek were like, into this stuff, from nude modeling and stuff. So anyway, I also picked up the second issue of Hustler. Yes, this is the second issue, and yeah, I picked this up for really cheap. These are kind of hard to find. First and second, first 5 at least, are kind of hard to find. So on the little Larry Flint, a little bit of my sleazery. This is pretty tame. So I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it out of the sleeve and show it off. I'm sure some of your viewers might be happy with that, but I know it'll be problematic for YouTube, Newt. So I'm sparing you. Another Larry Flynt publication is Chic, and pretty much I have two issues here. One I'll have to kind of censor. This is, yeah, we'll just pull it down about that far. So Chic, this is Chic from the first volume, issue 5. And I don't know what, this one will probably be like third volume. So Chic was Larry Flynt's, as Hustler was Larry Flynt's answer to Playboy magazine. I feel like Chic was Larry Flynt's answer to Penthouse. So, because it just has this classier European like feel to it, and especially I love this. These books are way bigger. It's just like I don't know what size this magazine, a tabloid or something size, but I just love the larger size. Evidently, Larry came to the conclusion that he needed to go back to just regular magazine size, but I think that's cool that he tried to change it up. As you guys know, I dabble in a little bit of publishing too, of sleazery. We've talked about it on the video podcast here show, and I know Newt's brought it up, and I have too as well. So you know, and I've dabbled with changing sizes up, so it's kind of cool to watch publishers do that. And I think me and Newt are both into paper, a lot of the paper stuff, and archiving a lot of this different stuff from, you know, way back when. And it's just cool to see, like, you know, how, I don't know, comic book companies and magazine companies and stuff would change it up. And, you know, sometimes it was for cost. Obviously, with Flynt there, that was probably a cost situation. But I've rambled on long enough. Thanks for checking out my comic book EC sleazery haul. And Newt, thanks for, again, letting me always have a spot on your channel to, you know, do this and show off my stuff, because not too many people are interested in this. So it's always fun to just be able to show off the collection. And hopefully down the road I can really show off the collection. I got a lot of stuff in storage right now, but yeah, spring, once I get everything out of there and gone through, yeah, I'll be able to really tear into the collection and everything, and you guys would get to see more posters. Maybe we'll do a poster video. I know I did a soundtrack video once. I'd like to do some more vinyl reviews with soundtracks. I know I've got a lot more. So, but thanks